Good evening, traders. Welcome to the Monday's summary of the day. I see on chart that a lot of you were confused about today's price action. Please remember, guys, sometimes, maybe once a month, maybe twice, there are days with very hard price action. Not every day is a trading day. We all should know this. Please don't rush the charts. Please also remember about imbalances. That it is good and safe to find the imbalance on the sharp movement, especially at the beginning of the wave, not in the middle or after the whole day. They are more dangerous. They can working, but really this is more dangerous. The imbalance is very important at the beginning of the wave. This is the reason why we are looking for imbalances for entries. When we have the break of structure, so beginning of new wave, then we are doing the entry as on the M5 or M1. So when we are looking for M15 imbalances, this is also similar rule, the beginning, because this was the most important part of the wave where the whole move began. So please do not try to find so high after whole day rally. This can mean something if every zone can be broken. I found today two setups, one which I took, the second which was a trap but could be closed by good managing with 1 to the 2 or maybe 1 to the 1.5 if you are setting bigger stop loss. So let's start with drawing the zones. First of all, here this is the 4-hour time frame, the biggest one. Here we have order block. At the bottom, indecision candle and big leg out. So I'm drawing this. This is my demand. Here I see two supply zones, the main one and the smaller one. The main is here because it's the break of first equal lows. So here is my first supply zone, very important one, because price didn't reach this zone. Yes, I'm marking this now as a red. And also here, this low was broken by this indecision candle, so here is a second supply. So this was the markup for before the day. Yes. Two zones and huge demand which pushed the price so high. So if I have the bigger time frame, bigger picture, and I see 2 weeks drop or even how many 2.5 weeks of drop, price reached some zone, the big order block 4-hour time frame, in 4 hours price was ranging here. So then switch to the 1 hour. So price can not drop endless, right? So when I see finally some reaction on the demand on the way, as here looks like support, right? Oh no, sorry, looks like support, so equal lows, liquidity grab, the first one, yes, and once again here, equal lows. This is all happening on the big demand. So this is accumulation phase. After huge drop, price reached the demand and is doing accumulation phase. And today, when was the opening of? Here was opening of Frankfurt session. Price was above this. Price was above the demand. So it was just a confirmation that it was really the accumulation. Price failed here to make another lower low, and price didn't want to break this demand. And it was the fresh one, very huge demand zone. So it was very risky to look for any sells. Yes, after accumulation, after a so huge 2 weeks drop, very dangerous to look for sells, guys. Also here, if I would draw here the supply on the 4 hour, the leg out is not so big in comparison to this indecision candle. But let's draw this. Maybe on lower time frame it could be cleaner. Okay, but even if I would draw this, we can see that these zones are close to each other. Yes, just the difference is just 2 candles. So, oh, this is not 4 hours, this is 1 hour. Let's go lower. Let's go to the M15. Yeah, looks like some older block. I can agree. But these zones are so close. And the main thing, accumulation. If here the market is ranging, which candle caused the break of structure? Isn't this one? The one without wick is breaking everything here. Is breaking this, is breaking even this last high. So let's draw the line like this one. This one candle broke everything. It was responsible of break of structure. So here are two schools, 2 ways right now. I could measure this one candle to look for a 50. Now, of course, after all, this beautiful reaction. But what is very important for me right now, let's delete this, is here the imbalance. Price came here to the high of this whole range, and it was some torpedo, dynamite, breaking of this. So the move was so sharp that made here imbalance. So I'm drawing this from wick to the wick. Perfect. And this was the beginning of new structure after accumulation. This is very typical movement. Look guys, this so strong drop, so beautiful drop. Prices ranging here, doing equal lows, doing liquidity grabs. Perfecto. So this was my markup. Let's go lower. Yes, to the just to the entry. What happened? Why I took this? Because I found that price was doing here once again equal lows, and I was just waiting to confirmation if this is really the imbalance. Right here are equal lows, so I was waiting for liquidity grab as a maybe activating the potential pending order here, or really to feel this imbalance. And I just took this when price was reacting. I want to show you a lot of things here. This is the M15 footprint chart. Here was the range, the accumulation, and sharp candle. Look guys, so low volume on every single cluster, and here from nowhere 103 contracts. I checked this on M30, 1 hour, even on M5, exactly same cluster on all time frames. So here from nowhere someone put the big huge order and pushed the price up. I decided that yeah, accumulation, let's leave this and go further up. And it's perfectly happened. So what can I more say? I want to compare this to my trade from exactly 2 weeks, almost exactly, from 10th of August. Look guys, what is here? Here's the zone, equal lows, liquidity grab. I cannot predict the market, of course, but I was expecting this when I see equal lows on demand, above demand, or above imbalance pool. And when price was going up, I just jumped directly when price was on this last supply. So this is from 2 weeks, and this is trade from today. Similar, so similar. as equal lows, and I just jumped when price was back here because the volume here was very big. The delta was green. Buyers took control. This tap was just activating the big order placed on the Asian session before, 6 hours before London session. Amazing. Even my take profit as a safe one was set on previous equal highs before liquidity grab. And how it was 2 weeks ago, my TP was exactly same on previous equal highs before liquidity grab. So I have this a lot of setups in my mind. When I see something similar or sometimes even same, I'm just jumping on this. Here I found really good confirmations and logic on this way. So please don't be impatient and don't rush the market, especially if you don't feel what is going on. I can agree that today was very dangerous and messy day, but let's read later what happened. I would be looking for anything else as a sell later, yes, when price reach this supply, because this move here looks like compression. Yes, a compression from the course, the zigzag move, shiny going up, and the last strong push to the upside and break of structure. Yes, this one candle broke the last demand on the way. Yes, here were very small equal highs below the supply, liquidity grab and break of structure. So I would remeasure this candle. Here on the 50, perfectly matching the 50, price lost volume. So I would enter here the trade. And personally, I would be aiming for somewhere here, to this area. Because price was here playing and may push to the up, potentially here was small demand. But if you are on a trade, please take a look on, if you're on a sell, on all demands on the way. Yes, if here's demand, right, this one, I forgot to change the colors, blue for buy, and if price is going here and appear the shot, which is breaking those indecision candles, this shot is something dangerous, especially if it is with high volume, and the high volume was here, even on tick and on the let's check. On tick was increasing volume, so I would not continue this trade. And on real volume, let's see, it was here, extremely high volume, also increasing, but high volume as a rejection. I would not touch this. So if I would be on the sell, right? So let's exactly from here, because the volume was really nice, above the measured candle, let's say that 2 pips to this area, could be nice 1 to the 8 trade. Very nice. It's just 16 pips, but if something like this is happening, I would close this with still 1 to the 2. Don't be greedy. This candle was dangerous. Very sharp reaction. Looks like really activating some order here, some buy. This is not typical, yes, that price is so shooting up just by sitting on demand. So this should be closed. So risk management is very good. Need to be good. So small trade, but really 1 to the 2 is, this is money, yes, this is what we are catching on the previous groups, no matter where, but it's something standard, yes, aiming for 1 to the 1.5 or 1 to the 2, sometimes if we have lucky day 1 to the 3. All of us had aiming for trades like this. So 1 to the 2 in few minutes is also good. It was just managing. Dangerous move, close the trade. Especially when here later price was, if someone would hold this, yes, price was doing equal highs below supply. So this could be still one more potential shot. later, if price was still doing higher highs and higher lows, it is dangerous to look for something. Yes, if price is always doing demand on the way, better not to touch anything. This is the price action on supply, of course. Dangerous, yes, especially if demands are holding the price. Yes, this is crazy. Yes, he was a big supply, equal lows, above demand inside huge supply. Crazy, and price was reacting, doing another highs. I wouldn't touch this. That was unexpected, so big rally. If M1 is messy, let's switch to the M5. Damn, not this. Look guys, here are the smaller demands, but here the M5 demand, it holded the price. This huge candle just closed above this supply. It was breaking of the zone. Could be maybe liquidity grab, yes, because he was resistance, but the price didn't break the structure. It also on M5 looks like compression, but was here the break of structure? No. So we shouldn't be looking for a sell in this case. So if price is doing so strong rally and we are a long way above demand, it is really better to not trying to jump in maybe middle of some bigger wave or maybe the end of bigger wave. Here looks like price is tired, but it is also almost the closure of the New York session, almost the end. But we are looking for sells if we can see on supply equal highs with liquidity grab or break of structure or compression with break of structure, but it was not happening. So don't be angry at yourself that you didn't find the setup. You should be happy that you wasn't risking your money because the price action wasn't giving a signal. It is normal, yes, and natural that we are looking for sells on supply, not for buys. So the fact that you didn't find a good buy setup is nothing wrong, because the good buy setup, we should be looking only on the main demand zone, and then when someone missed this buy, it is natural to look for a sell when price is on the first supply. But it didn't happen, any break of structure. So this is just lost a day, yes, in bad words. Nothing wrong, guys. So if the chat was today very empty in our Discord group, it is good, yes, because I hope that you were not losing money. So don't be really angry at anything that you couldn't catch the buy. This distance was reached. Then two supplies on the way. So maybe it could be obvious or with big chances that price will go higher. Please be patient. This is patience game, yes. The big guys are earning because we are greedy. We want to catch all single wave. This is our nature, and this is very hard to win with this. So yeah, if I would miss this buy, I would be looking here for a sell, but it was no sell signal. I hope that this is understandable and clean. Yes, I see here logic. If price is doing higher highs and higher lows and even demands on the way on supply, better do not touch, because here something can happen. I would not be joining the buyers in here. Very dangerous, because all the time it was looking like really like equal highs with liquidity, potential liquidity grabs, but all these demands were holding. Crazy, very dangerous. So for me, two setups for today. Very aggressive one as my buy. Few guys really caught this. I can say about Ucastrati and the Marius M7. Maybe I'm not sure if Marius caught this, but the setup was very nice. You you've seen the same or similar things as I seen. In my case, it was really because I'm jumping on very similar trades. Not always by measuring the important candle. I just measured here, as here was my imbalance, confirmed by the footprint chart that was the 103 or something like this, buy orders from nowhere as a break of structure. So I was just waiting for reaction, if this is really beautiful, if this is really possible. And the setup, in the incoming setup, was doing equal lows. So for me, it was like preparation. Yes, I was ready. I was ready to jump. If I have here my little zone, the price is really inviting me. I've seen this dozens times. I had in my career, I had a lot of entries like this. But here, I would also take this. This one for me was obvious. It's like our strategy is telling. Compression, last push, supply, break of structure, entry on 50. Perfect. Just the case of managing the position. I hope that no one lost here, yes. If not close here, once again, I'm boring, I know, but here were the ranging, yes. As we've seen on the backtesting sessions, we had already 3 together, and all ranges are for something. They're accumulating the power, they're getting fueled, and then boom, once again, crazy. Dangerous days, yes. So if we don't see any clean setup, don't jump on the market. So just poor day of setups. Yes, this is the end of August, at the end of summer vacations. So yeah, sorry, end of this boring talk. Just poor day. Yeah, nothing bad. Don't jump without experience on buy inside supply. Thank you guys, and do not forget, 2 zones close to each other, more than likely price will go to the higher supply or lower demand. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.